Peace, peace.
Hey,
What's up, y'all? It's REM.
and Yodit.
And you're tuned in to deuxsol Radio.
That's right, your favorite twins are back talking all things music and culture.
Because 2 takes are better than 1, but twin takes
Are even better.
And we're back with another episode.
Mhm.
And we're back 1 year older.
Yes.
That's
yes.
right. Your favorite twins had a birthday.
Happy birthday to us.
Yay!
Yeah, I think it's time for us to celebrate just a little bit before we get into it.
Yes. Our birthday was a few days ago,
Mhm.
and it was so perfect.
It really was.
It really was.
I had no complaints. It was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was
I think
beautiful.
in the past, we've tried to do special things here and there. We've actually traveled in the past for a birthday, but this year it was a very simple birthday. We
Mhm.
just went to a bar/lounge and
Mhm.
had a few of our closest friends and family
Mhm.
come and join us. And honestly, it was very simple, but that's exactly
Exactly
what we
I
wanted.
needed. So I don't think it made sense to go any more bigger than that. I
Yeah.
felt like this year we were just more so happy to be here
Yeah.
and super grateful just to be in the moment and to celebrate with those who we truly care about. I was so happy with it. Like, I think
Yeah.
we had a really great time. Like REM said, we had our close friends and family with us, and it was just so great to just be able to be in a circle and just,
Yeah.
chit chat and catch up. And
Our favorite thing to do is sit and chat.
sit and chat. It's no different from what we typically do. So,
And then, of course, everyone's asking, what do you want for,
Mhm.
your new year? And
Mhm.
Yodi and I, we definitely consider your birthday as your new year. Like, obviously,
Mhm.
you have January New Year's, but
right.
for us as individuals, I think it's when your birthday comes around.
Mhm.
And I didn't want to put too many hard goals or resolutions on myself.
Mhm.
I think for me, I just want to be a little bit more fearless about the things that I want. When it comes to making goals, I feel like I stop myself in a lot of ways. I get to a groove and a direction as to where I want to go, but then I feel like at times I just hold myself back.
You psych yourself out.
Yes.
No, I think that's real. Like, I think that's very real. And I think it's a very natural human thing to do, to be your own worst enemy at times and create a barrier for yourself because we let those seeds of doubt grow. And I think it's a beautiful thing to state at the top of this year that you want to rid yourself of any doubt and just go for anything that you put your mind to, regardless of what that goal looks like.
Right.
So I think that's really, really special, REM. I think that's something that you can totally do. And even for myself as well, like you just reminded me, I'm like, maybe I'm a little like that too. Like maybe I got some work to do in that area too. So maybe we can hold each other accountable. Mm-hmm.
We can do that.
Yeah, we can work together to empower each other to do what it is our heart's desire, as long as it's in alignment with what God wants for us, we can always support each other, whatever that looks like in our collective or respective goals.
Yeah. What are some of your goals, Yodi?
So I don't really have any clear goals just yet, similar to you. But for me, I didn't want to approach it as like, this year is going to be the year where this happens. I'm just approaching it with a sense of gratitude. And I think if there's any goal that I want to prioritize, it sounds very cliche, but it's really just being present.
Yeah.
I realized the older you get, each year just continues to fly faster and faster. And I feel like this last year flew by.
Yeah.
And I was in it, but was I really in it? Like, was I really present? Was I really in the moment? And as you get older, life events happen, your friends get married, your friends have kids, families grow and expand. You have your own personal growth. People move, you move, so many things can kind of happen and you feel like you're racing to these dates, right? X date, this is happening. X date, this is happening. And I felt like, yes, I was excited for these moments, but at the same time, I felt like as I was having that tunnel vision, I really wasn't being present. I feel like this year, all I want to do is truly be in the moment.
Going back to what I was saying earlier about being fearless, we just want to be more fearless about our desire to grow what is deuxsol Radio, right?
Yes.
Because we've been working on this for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And it truly is our passion to share this platform together as sisters, but also as partners, as co-hosts, as facilitators of a space where people can come from all creative walks and share their stories, and also hold a space for us to go back down memory lane and just relish in nostalgia, because that's genuinely who we are. We love doing that. That's a big part of our relationship is pop culture nostalgia.
Yeah.
And, we would love to continue to do that. And for those who enjoy that as well, to join us along the ride.
Yeah.
We do have some day one people that we appreciate their support, but we would love to just see this grow and evolve.
I mean, Ariam, you said it perfectly. Like, obviously we are here. We've been here. We've been at it for some time.
We've been here.
We've been here. We are so proud of how far we've come. And I think it's very hard for some people to take a beat and reflect on what they've done in the work that they are passionate about. But I am proud of what we've done. And as Ariam mentioned, we get so locked in sometimes, but whenever the people that have been supporting us affirm us, we feel like we're on the right path, and we want to continue cultivating this journey together,
right?
And really investing and really growing and seeing where this could go. And I want to get specific. I don't want to get all vague and lofty. So I will say it here, I can't wait to see this podcast grow. I look forward to seeing where we go with it within this year of our journey together in life. So thank you all so much.
We do have a birthday wish.
Yes.
If you are a subscriber, a listener, a fan, recommend our podcast to one person.
Yeah.
Let someone who you think would love music, pop culture, amazing interviews, guests, and Sister Chat, recommend our pod.
Yeah.
That would be an amazing birthday gift.
Yeah, that's all we ask. You know, just a small ask, just one tiny favor.
Yes.
That's all we want.
Let's get into this episode. I feel like we're constantly being reminded of our childhood. And it's funny because it's the timing of our birthday.
Yeah.
For example, I got ready this morning to come record. And as I was getting ready, I think I put some song on Alexa. And for some reason, she started playing Craig David's 7 Days. And
Ariam, that is so serendipitous.
Yes. And Yodi and I loved Born to Do It. We loved that project. And that project had so many hits. I remember feeling this wave of nostalgia as I was getting ready. And I'm like, is it because I just had a birthday that I'm feeling this way? That's really what this episode is going to be about. It's memorable millennial moments resurfacing. Starting off with the fact that one of our favorite childhood songs is trending on TikTok.
Yes.
Miss Janet Jackson's Someone to Call My Lover.
Yes, ma'am. I love when TikTok TikToks sometimes because you never know when a song is going to trend. And you never know when a song from the past is going to trend. But when it's a song from your past that was so formative for your identity, that trends.
Yes.
It just hits. It just hits on so many levels.
I know. And around our birthday.
I know.
We grew up loving that song. I fell in love with Janet's voice and the melody and the production of the song. But when I saw that video,
that was looks on looks on looks.
She just looked so gorgeous.
She gave Black Girl Americana, road trip chic. She just gave us all the things with that video.
Yes.
And it's just so feel good.
Yeah.
It is such a feel good song. It's such a feel good video.
You can't be mad when you're listening to it.
You can't.
And it's
you
like,
literally cannot.
I love when a video pairs so well with the production of a song. That's just like a match when it comes to the sonic aspect of the song and the visuals.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm in a better mood. It's like you feel lighter. You just feel so optimistic.
You feel like everyone's going to find the love of their lives. And it's going to be beautiful and it's going to be lovely and rainbows and butterflies and sunshine. If you're having a bad day and that song comes on, literally your mood instantly gets lifted. And so
we were children when we heard that song. It was 2001. I still get the same feeling when I hear that song today. And now more generations are getting introduced to the song.
Yeah.
So good. Shout out to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Period.
That is an amazing musical marriage right
I know,
there.
for real.
Yes.
Those are her guys, for sure.
We have to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, which cannot get over how shocking this was, but I was on TikTok just scrolling. And if you don't know this, we were huge Cheetah Girls fans.
Yes.
But we were huge Cheetah Girls 2 fans.
Yeah. You have to get very specific.
Yes. I mean, Cheetah Girls 1
was great.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But for a sequel,
man,
Cheetah Girls 2 was amazing.
No, it should really be studied. That's how you do a sequel.
It was always on TV. And you couldn't tell me and Yodi that we didn't know this musical like the back of our hand.
Mm-hmm.
I was on TikTok just scrolling and I see what appears to be a scene from the movie, but I do not recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
I see all the characters. I see all the girls. I see the moms. I see everyone, but I don't recall the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And it's when Luke and Juanita get married, right? And I don't remember them having a wedding. I remember them getting engaged and I remember them meeting the families, but not a whole wedding. And then there's a song that's playing that I've never heard.
Yeah.
Immediately send this text to Yodi and I go, what is this? What is this? It's a whole extended ending that they never showed on TV.
I had the Mandela effect for a second. I was like, do I remember this? Do I not remember this? I started gaslighting myself and I was like, okay. Then I forgot it was for the DVD version of the movie. So those who had the DVD had access to the extended scene when they get married.
You know, Mom and Dad, when we were growing up, our parents did an amazing job getting us the VHS versions of movies, right? Of all the Disney movies. I mean, we had like a stack. And I felt like we always had access to watching these movies at home. But I think when Disney Channel started to do the DComs, I guess we felt like we never needed to buy the DVDs.
Yeah, because it was always on TV.
Yeah, we could always watch it.
Every day, twice a day.
Yes. Look at us. We were robbed.
We were robbed. We were robbed.
We were robbed of a moment.
As a Cheetah Girls fan, I felt like I had some catching up to do. And I feel like all the real Cheetah Girls fans are going to be up in here talking about, how do you not know about this iconic scene?
I know.
But I realized how much essential, exclusive content we were robbed of by not having the DVD version. But yeah, it was crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
And now I want to rewatch the movie again.
They had a whole song called Cherish the Moment. I'm like, how did we get robbed of this? And I hope there are others who know this pain. I just felt I felt disappointed in myself. I really did. Because I
was like, there's a whole lore that we are just not a part of right now that I need to play catch up on. So
they could have included that scene.
I
think
thought it was a really critical scene. I mean, the proposal was obviously included in the movie when you're watching on TV. So why don't we get that closure?
Yeah.
Let's see a wedding.
But Amika's Cheetahs is an amazing finale song.
Oh
too.
Yeah, that's a great closing number.
Yes.
I mean, when Adrienne popped up and blew down, like the way she blew down when she says "no matter where we come from," like, wow.
I was like, Adrienne could
The
sing.
vocals were clearing.
Yeah. Those girls were
like, I don't think
talented.
Disney realized how iconic that was.
Kenny Ortega did though.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, shout out to him. He's always going to eat from directing and choreography perspective. But wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Raven.
Yeah.
We always talk about the iconic strut scene.
I knew you were going to say that with the leg up.
With the leg up. And the crazy thing with the strut scene is like, and Raven even talked about it, and then it really put things into perspective for me. She's the only one wearing heels. And this song is all about strutting.
Yeah.
So make that make sense.
Yeah. I think it should have been equal. Everyone should have
been wearing heels. Like through the Barcelona streets. Okay?
Yes.
In the Barcelona heat.
Yes.
That leg kick. Let me tell you, Raven's agility needs to be studied.
Yes.
She was such an icon.
She carried that
was a
network.
Star.
She carried the network.
Yes, on her back.
Yes.
But that movie in particular, she ate down.
Yeah.
She ate down.
Yeah.
Like, choreo.
If you're like us and didn't know that there was an extended scene, please let us know so we don't feel alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to feel seen because I was looking at the comments in the video that you sent me and everybody's like, yes, in the DVD. Yeah. I'm like, whoa.
Who didn't get the DVD?
Who didn't get the DVD? So let us know, y'all. Let us know, please. Thank you. I think there's one last thing we need to talk about.
We definitely do.
So if you've been on the internet, like in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, then you'd probably seen a trailer for one of the most talked about sequels coming out this year. Freakier Friday, the sequel to the iconic Freaky Friday movie featuring Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yep.
And it's been talked about. People have been so excited after the news broke that they were making a second movie. The trailer officially dropped.
Yep.
And we have some thoughts. We are Freaky Friday fans. We loved it so much, from the performances to the style to the writing to the soundtrack. Okay? It was so good.
Let's start with the things that we liked. We love that Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are back together.
Yeah,
right?
because
we love that.
Yes.
In the trailer, we see a cameo from Chad Michael Murray, who was also beloved in that movie as well. The only thing that we have questions about is we were under the impression that the switch was going to be between Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan's characters.
Yes, because now Jamie Lee Curtis's character is a grandmother and Lindsay Lohan's character is a mother. So I had no idea about what the plot was going to be. But like, to your point, Aria, we thought it was just going to be a swapping of the two in this stage of their lives. But when we're watching the trailer, we see that Lindsay Lohan's character, Anna, is a mother now. And her child is also going to be included in this swap. And then there's a fourth person that is also included. I don't know if this is Lindsay Lohan's or Anna's daughter's friend. It's not quite clear.
Yeah.
But she is now also included in the swap. Not only is it not just happening between grandmother and mother, but now it's going to be including grandmother, mother, daughter, and I believe a friend.
Yes.
So there's 4 people that are going to be swapping.
That's what we have questions about.
So from the trailer we saw, I'm not tracking on who's swapping with who and why. But I know
confusing.
It was a little confusing for me. Maybe I need to see another trailer. I just wanted to see another switch between Jamie and Lindsay, because the swap that they did in Freaky Friday was a masterclass in that kind of genre of movie where there's character swapping. The way Lindsay did an amazing job playing a mother trapped in a teenager's body, and the fact that Jamie did an amazing job playing a teenager trapped in a mother's body, they killed it. I believed that they swapped.
Yeah, I was convinced that Jamie was in Lindsay and Lindsay was in Jamie.
Yes.
And I think that's what made that movie such a hit.
Yeah.
They really embodied what a teenager is and what a mother is of a teenager. And it was really, really funny. Obviously, Lindsay Lohan is, again, another queen of Disney.
Yes.
We'll definitely give it a chance because we are fans of the original, and hopefully another trailer will provide some more clarity.
Yeah.
Movie does come out in August, so we do have some time. And I will still watch it. I will still absolutely watch it.
I'm excited to see Jamie and Lindsay back on the screen together. Their chemistry is so good. I would love to see more cameos. She mentioned Chad Michael Murray making a cameo, so who knows who else will come back from the OG movie.
I hope there's more. All right, y'all, that wraps up today's episode. If you like what you heard, you can keep up with us on our socials at DEUXSOL. That's at deuxsol. You can also watch us on YouTube and Spotify, and you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. If you can hear it, we'll be on it. And till next time, guys, peace.